All right, here's the video for notes 5-3 geometry vocabulary. So there's 3 words we're going to talk about, different geometry figures that we're going to talk about. So the first one is angle. An angle is a figure formed by 2 rays called sides sharing a common endpoint called the vertex of the angle. So in this picture, there are many angles, but the one that I'm going to focus on is this angle right here. And usually when we talk about an angle, we draw a little arc on the inside to indicate that we're talking about that angle. So in terms of how do we name an angle, we're going to name with the angle symbol. And we usually use 3 letters. Okay, but you can also use 1 letter if it's not sharing a vertex, if the angle is not sharing a vertex. So for this particular angle, we can name this angle BEC. Okay, you can also go the reverse. You can call this angle CEB. And because this angle is not sharing the vertex, you can also call it angle E. So an example of an angle that is sharing a vertex, if we do BCA, that angle is sharing a vertex with ACD. So for that particular angle, BCA, you can only call it BCA or ACB. You can't call it angle C, because if we say angle C, we don't know if we're referring to the angle here or the angle over here. So you need to make sure that in terms of the order of the letters, whatever the vertex is, that letter has to be in the middle. So vertex in the middle. Okay, so the next word is segment. So that is a part of a line that is bounded by 2 distinct endpoints. So again, on this figure, there's many segments, but the one that we'll focus on here is this line segment. And the way that we name a line segment is with 2 letters. And a line segment on top. So for instance, we would name this AB or BA. The order of the letters for this case does not matter. All right, lastly, triangle is a figure with 3 straight sides and 3 angles. So again, there's many triangles, or there's a couple triangles in this picture, but we'll just focus on the larger triangle. So when we name a triangle, we name a triangle with 3 letters. Well, I guess we use a triangle symbol and 3 letters. The order of the letters does not matter in this case. So we can call this triangle ABE. And again, the order of those letters does not matter in this particular context. All right, so for this is for the practice problems. What you're supposed to do is, if you're given a figure, you're supposed to name it, and if you're given a name, you're supposed to draw the figure. So starting with number 1, this is an angle. We could name this angle LKJ, but you can also call it angle JKL. And because this angle is not sharing a vertex, you can actually also call it angle K. Number 2 is a line segment. We would call it FG with a line on top, or you can also call it GF. 3 is an angle. So again, I'm going to use the angle symbol. We can call this GHI. We can call it IHG, and you can also call it angle H. Number 4 is a triangle. So we use a triangle symbol, and we call it triangle ABC. The order of the letters doesn't matter, but I'm not going to go through all the different combinations. Number 5 is a line segment, so we can call it YZ with a line segment on top, or you can call it ZY. Number 6 is a triangle, so we can say triangle AMT. Again, any order of the letters is fine. Number 7 is an angle, so we can call this UTS or angle STU, or we can just call it angle T, again, since that's angles not sharing a vertex. And then number 8, it's a line segment, so we can call it NM with a line segment on top, or MN. Number 9 is an angle. We can call it EDC or angle CDE, or we can call it by the vertex, which is angle D. Number 10 is a triangle, so PQR, any order of the letters is fine. Okay, and then for letter A, we're given the name of something, so we have to draw it. So this is a triangle, so it can look something like this, and we label the letters. B is a line segment with endpoints O and I. C is an angle. We just need to make sure that the letter Y is the vertex, but where we put T and P does not matter. And then D is an angle named by the vertex, so that's angle E. And then lastly, E is a challenge. It says we have line segment ER intersecting PT, so I'm going to draw ER first. Oops. So ER is intersecting PT. And the point of intersection we call point Q.